Hello ladies and gentlemen, you're watching EatPie&Review. My name's Jesse, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Superlux HD681 EVO semi-open dynamic headphones. Okay, so first off, what are you getting when you buy these headphones? What's in the box? Of course, you get the headphones. You also get a spare set of head pads. These leather ones were actually on the headphones by default. The ones you get extra are these very nice velour pads. You get a large bag for carrying these large headphones. You get a manual. You also get this 1/8 to 1/4 inch adapter for use in pro audio systems. And you also get two cords. You get a 1 meter cord and you get a 3 meter cord for use in the detachable cable system that Superlux uses. On to the meat and potatoes. So first up is comfort. How do these headphones feel? Now with the stock pads on, with these pleather leather ones, I found the headphones weren't as comfortable as I would like. This didn't form a proper seal around my ear. Rather, it left a bit of a gap open no matter how I adjusted them. So I really didn't like these headphones. The velour ones, on the other hand, were very comfortable. They formed a proper seal right around the head. They were much softer than these ones. And in general, they were just all around better. However, with both of these pads, I found that the cup was too shallow and that my ear would get pushed down while using them. On the insides of these headphones was a little foam piece about maybe 1 millimeter thick, and taking this out helped a lot. My ear was being pushed down much less, and it didn't really matter if I took this out because there's a little bit of cloth in here anyway, covering the driver and modulating the sound. So taking out that little bit of cloth made everything feel much better. However, even now, when putting these on, that little bit of cloth on the inside covering the driver does touch the tips of my ears, pushing them in, which does make my ears sore after using them for several hours. So these aren't the most comfortable headphones in the world. How do they sound though? How do these headphones sound? Well, they have a frequency range of 10 Hz to 30,000 Hz. So they have a very well extended frequency range, and because of that, there is a lot of bass. That being said, these are a neutral headphone, fairly neutral at least. Because they're so well extended, when I first put them on, I thought there was way more bass than there actually was, just because I wasn't used to the amount of bass that these give you. But that being said, that even though this does give you a lot of good quality bass, it's not very punchy. The bass just doesn't really feel as though it has a proper impact, even though it does sound very good. Because of the semi-open design, there's a very nice sound stage, and generally these headphones sound pretty top. They're some of the best headphones that I've heard, just in general. Although to be fair, I haven't listened to a huge range of headphones, but of the ones I've heard, these ones definitely do sound really good. If you put aside the fact that the bass isn't very punchy, then I'm sure that you would enjoy these headphones very much. Because of their sound, they are very good for gaming because of their wide soundstage, which is good for directional sound, and because the bass is well extended, explosions and such sound really fun, even though they don't have as much impact as a closed headphone would provide. So let's talk about the build and design, and this is the weakest part of this headphone. So this has a one-piece design. I say one piece, what I really mean is that there are really barely any moving parts. This ear cup oscillates, which is good for putting it on your head because it matches the shape of your head, but the headband isn't adjustable. It uses this one-piece kind of self-adjusting headband system. By the way, this band actually is pretty comfortable. I didn't mention that, but it's really wide, sits on top of your head well. But I don't like that the headband isn't adjustable. I prefer headphones with an adjustable cable, with an adjustable headband system. These are really large. These are some of the largest headphones that I've used, and that's not a good thing. These are larger than a set of Sennheisers that I've used, but they're also not as comfortable. So take that how you will. The cable detachment system, on the other hand, is very nice. If you're the kind of person who is prone to yanking your headphones, if you stand up suddenly and you just yank your headphones off your head, or you yank your computer and you're worried about messing your audio jacks by doing something like that, or messing up your headphones by yanking them, you don't have to worry about it with these headphones because this has a very nice cable detachment system which just uses this. And what this system does is, if you're prone to yanking your headphones, then it detaches really easily no matter which way you pull it, without any hassle at all, or with barely any hassle, relatively no hassle. You just pull it, and it detaches. Easy as pie. You don't have to worry about ruining your headphones or ruining your sound equipment here. So I really do like this design. That being said, it also clicks in fairly securely, so you don't have to worry about detaching by accident. You only really have to worry about detaching when you yank it suddenly, so good job, Superlux. You made a very nice cable detachment system there. So final thoughts. Would I recommend this headphone? Really, because of its pros and cons, I would say it's up to you. In one case, even though it's fairly comfortable, but because the ear cups aren't deep enough, they will become sore, which is the biggest problem with headphones. They sound great, even though the bass isn't as punchy as I would like. This is probably just due to the open design. You have to keep in mind that this is an open or a semi-open headphone, so you can't really take it out and about, and you wouldn't really want to anyway because it's so large. And this size is really one of the main problems with it. You can only really use it while sitting down at your TV or at your computer because you can't really lay down with it. You can't really position yourself against pillows with it or anything like that because it's just so big and it's made completely out of plastic, so it's kind of uncomfortable to lay on anyway. And generally, I would say that these headphones are pretty good. However, because of their flaws, I personally don't like them very much. I would much rather have an adjustable headband system. I would rather that they were smaller. I would rather that the bass was a bit punchier, although I know that would sacrifice a bit of the soundstage. And I would rather that the cups were deeper so that they didn't touch the inside of my ear. There you go. Whether or not you want to buy it is ultimately up to you. I would suggest trying to find a pair of these somewhere and listening to them and feeling how they feel before you buy them, if that's possible. Although, to be honest, nowadays usually you can return things if you don't like them. That about sums up this review. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you disliked it, feel free to leave a dislike. If you want to see more videos like these, consider subscribing, and I'll see you next time. Ta-ta.